All right. If you're watching this, you're part of the first beta testers to this app. I'm pretty excited about it. I need your help. I need you to help me to find the bugs that you see using your operating system. I'm not going to explain how to set up an account. It's really nice. You can just continue with your Google account if you'd like, or you can go ahead and sign up and use your credentials to sign into the app. I've already made one for testing purposes. All right, this is how it's going to look when you first land into it. Now, it's going to sound complex at first, but after you get used to using it's not that complex. So there's basically three ways this app works. When you first log in and you're a fresh user, it works like X. So there's a feed, you can post, you can comment, you can filter your feed by the entire feed, the people that you follow, or the content that's popular right now. It'll sort it and it'll show it to you that way. Um, yeah. So and for your groups, you only have one group, and so this one group that you're in right now is the everything group, and so all your groups is everything. And so it's the catch-all. So you land in the catch-all. You don't got to be involved in anything, but that's not the fun of the app. So the fun of this app is that you can build or join a church, and you can build or join a family. And so then the app becomes basically self-branded to your church and to your family. So let me show you how to do that. So we have the actions, and when you first set it up and you're just using it like X, there's not a lot of actions. So you got chat, you get the profile. So we'll go into the profile here, build out your profile, make it awesome. I'm going to try to keep this video short, so there's 1,000 options, and we can get into that once you get interested. But really, you just click and use it. Go to organizations. Find an organization to join. So we're going to start with the thing that's like not that excited. Just enter the name of the church that you're looking for. Your church is not in here currently. There's only 2 churches in here, and they're local to Crescent City. This is the master, the gathering. Like I said, this is the catch-all. And then right here I have the church that I go to, which is the River Vineyard Fellowship. So set this as your church primary. Once it's set as your church primary, go ahead and head home. And then you're going to see something has changed now. Now the app becomes like it's self-branded, and you have options now. So you can make posts, and when you make posts, your church will see them. So you can be church only, or all your groups, and all your groups right now are church only and the catch-all group. That's what you have now because you've added a church. So your feed, if we go church only, we apply the filter. Well, now that you're part of this church, it's sorting through and it's finding everything that's been posted in this church. And now you're part of this church and you can see everything that communally the church has been posting. So it's an X for this church. Now here's where things get cool. Remember the actions? You only had 2? Well, watch this. Now when you click on actions, you have all of the actions that the church had. So you have chat, you have announcements, you have tithing, this tracks your tithing, you have prayer requests, you have a group calendar, you have your group library, and you also have a praise and worship center. I'm not going to click on each one of these. It's going to be the fun for you is to click on them, find out what they are. This is actually really lovely. So I'm just the prayer requests I'm excited about. Tracks your prayer requests. There's a prayer sheet where it summarizes all of the prayers so you can pray. So it makes it very efficient to pray for all of the prayer requests. They don't get lost. And then there's answered prayers. So it's prayer tracking. And I'm not going to get into this right now. You'll see it. It's very cool. It's very sleek. Okay, at any given time, you can click on the back home and go back home. And again, it's like it's self-branded, and we're looking at everything for your church. Well, you're obviously probably right now going to be one of my family members who's watching this, and you're going to be like, why am I going to post to your church that's 2,000 miles away? Guess what? You're not. Here's what you are going to do is you're going to go to actions, you're going to go back to your profile, and you're going to add our family. This is where it gets really cool. So go here, browse organizations, check this out. This little emoji right here, you can make organizations and save them by emoji. I think this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this. I made us a family group called, watch this, red, white, and blue heart with a house. It's not, you can't really call it the Sills family group. You can't really call it the Tui family group because it's going to be comprised of like a zillion different family names, right? So I was trying to wrap my head around like, how do you make it like ubiquitous so everybody can join and not be like, I'm branded to be a group that I'm not really part of. So what I did is I made this new way to be able to save organization names only using pictographs. So the pictograph for our group that I've established so far is red heart, white heart, blue heart, house. You can find it just by putting in red heart. If you go here, you can continue, you can put blue heart and so on and so forth. But don't worry about that right now. So if you want to find our group, go to the emojis, go to red heart. It's going to find our family group or the family group I made for us set as primary family. All right, now go home. Now this is where things get very cool. So now all of a sudden, all of the options of the app are now opened up to you. You see now we have 3 buttons here. You have this third button that just appeared is what I call the context switcher. Don't worry, you're never going to have to remember these technical terms. I had to come up with them because when I'm trying to explain to myself what I actually want this thing to do, this is a context switcher. Watch this. So you click on the context. Now you have a primary church. You have a primary family. Watch this. Go to the family. Boom. Now the app becomes self-branded, and it's as if our family or the family or this family has their own X and has their own feed. What also happens in this scenario is when you are switched into the family group, the actions, all of these actions are now only for the family group. And so tithing, yes, it works. And so it wouldn't be called tithing anymore. Mom, you could establish a bank account. I can show you how to link it. It takes all of about 10 minutes. And the family could have a communal bank account. And so if, see, donating to red heart, white heart, blue heart house, that's us. And we can put, send money to each other where it goes into the communal fund and so on and so forth. So what I'm trying to explain to you is when the context switches, all of the context switches. So if you want to leave a prayer request now inside of the family, only the family sees the prayer request. If you want praise and worship, only the family is involved in this praise and worship. Calendar of events. We can make calendar of events where only the family is involved in the calendar of events. So if you don't want to join my church, which of course you don't because it's 2,000 miles away, you can start out by adding a primary family, add this family right here, and then immediately, check this out, our family has a live X feed that's just associated with us. It's
Okay, so here we are getting
actually awesome.
gas. Okay,
What?
good morning.
Yeah.
We tried to do this at the dump, and somebody has fat fingers.
All right, that's enough. It's exciting. So and you have all the features. Not getting against. You can like. You can add comments. You can save these for later, and you can also repost. That's what we have right now. So that's it. I need you guys to go ahead and start beta testing with me. And then there's way more complexity to it than this, but I don't want to get into it right now because you can form your own groups and where your own groups are added into this thing here and the thing, but let's just go ahead and play with this. So step 1 for you, once you've watched this video, hopefully you've made it to the end right now, is you're going to make an account. You're going to drop into the gathering account that looks like X. Then you're going to go to actions. You're going to go to profile. You're going to go to the organization picker. And you're going to go up here to the emoji. You're going to add the red heart. When you add the red heart, it's going to give you the option of joining our family group. Join our family group, and then you can start posting into the family with me and Jesse and Nicole and the initial beta testers of the app, and we can get this thing going. Also, instead of just using the browser to view the app, which you totally can do, so you can use Chrome or whatever, inside of Chrome, there's going to be 3 dots right here. When you click on the 3 dots, You're going to scroll down to the bottom, and unfortunately I don't have the Chrome on here. You're going to scroll down to the bottom, and you're going to have a button that's called Add to Home Screen. If you add to home screen, what's going to happen is the actual app, this is very, very cool, the actual app is going to install to your phone, and so you'll never have to go find this inside of your browser again. That's it. Hopefully this video isn't so long that you can't download it, and I'm excited to show this to you. All right, whoever got this, just know I love you. All right. Hey, so I just watched the video I just made for you. One quick update. I never showed you how to make a post. So what's very cool is anytime you can open up the camera app that's built into the app, and that will begin making a live post for you. Very cool thing is whatever any data you generate by using the camera app is immediately deleted out of your phone, so it's only posted or not used at all. You won't build up a bunch of files in your computer if you go straight to the camera. Or you can hit post. When you hit post, you make a post to say this is cool, and you can attach anything from in your phone for the post. You can open up the camera from here and make the post. But this is the point that why I made this quick video. This is where you pick where it posts to. And no, I did not make it so that you can post to all groups at once. So you have to actually pick where you want the post to go to. And the default, if you have a family group, the default is to go to your primary family. But if you wanted to make a post and wanted to send it to my church, or right here, boom, change it to the church, or you can send it to the global feed, the Master X, and then anybody looking at everything can see the post that you just made. But the default is it puts it in the home group only. Whatever one you pick, it goes to only that one. So if you wanted to post to your church and to your family, you'd have to make 2 separate posts. I want to keep it that way because I want people to feel very comfortable and confident to post how they post, where they post, if you get what I mean. And kind of a neat thing here in the more options, you can put the location, or you can actually put any words in here that you want to say. So, location, you can actually put in my bedroom, or on top of the TV, or anything. It's anything you actually want to say in here, and you can also post anonymously, and so that will not give it up who actually made the post. I thought that'd be fun to have a post anonymous. So anyways, major thing here, this is where you say what group it goes to. And so, yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted you to know. All right. God, I'm wordy. Love you guys. You guys are the best. All right. And where is the stop? Well, if you made it this far, why don't I tell you a little something else too? I need to mention this. So when you go to a post, let's say you're part of a family group and there's somebody you don't get along with, somebody you don't like, just feel free to join the group. Join the group. You see a post from them, bums you out. You go right here, and it's a mutual block. So if you block them, you will never see anything from them again, and they will never see anything from you again. It's a mutual block. Game over. Keep on traveling. Enjoy the organization or the family that you're part of. Yeah, so I think that's cool. And the moderation fully works. So you can report a post, you can report a user, and it's going to go to the admin of that group. And families have their own admins, and church organizations have their own admins. Like I said, there's way more to talk about. And I'm going to try to stop here, but I wanted to encourage everybody. You are not stuck seeing everything from everybody, and they're not stuck seeing it from you. So you can just pick them, block them. It's a mutual block. Neither of you will ever see any of each other's things again. All right, on that really positive note, we're going to end it. All right, bye, everybody.